And it's like $30, 40. So expensive there.
Yep.
What's this there? Is it a bubble gum?
Yeah.
What kind of what's the flavor? What's this there? Uh, Is it a bubble gum?
Yeah.
What kind of what? Are you online?
What's up, Black Goku? What's happening? How are you? What's happening? How are you? Hey, Kyle. It's nice to see you. My Thanksgiving was okay. How was yours? Spend time at all your family got together, or what's up? This is night driving time. Oh, okay. So you got Thanksgiving blog. Okay. Well, you should post it when quick as you can. It'll be Christmas time. People won't be looking at Thanksgiving. Okay, Record Crate. Thank you for saying hi. Appreciate you stopping in to say hi. Always nice to see you. Hope you have a good evening. Take care of yourself. Oh, I see. That's what you're thinking about doing, huh? Okay. Well, editing can take a long time, depending on how much you're doing, how, specific. Yeah. This is BC. How you doing, BC? Yeah, editing can take a whole day if you let it. There's a drunken chef. What's going on? Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad to see you good there, BC. Drunken chef got Tuesday coming up. Day of Giving. Feel free to check that out. If you want to let the details out there, Drunken Chef, about the Tuesday evening, I believe. National Day of Giving, the 29th, which is Tuesday. Feel free to check this out, everybody. Drunken Chef is leaving a link. And tap the notification bell so you don't forget on Tuesday when it pops up. The sub-only giveaway. Please check that out. I will be there. And if you don't mind, I can help contribute to that if you would like. There's First Floor Audio. How are you? Nice to see you. When is your next live? Tomorrow night? Or, our night, your morning. No problem, Drunken Chef. It's a day of giving. So, I mean, it should be shouted everywhere. People giving back, giving out shouldn't be kept secret, that's for sure. There's Nicole Ruiz. What's up? Yeah, First Floor Audio. Let us. When's your live that you usually do? Saturday evenings Eastern time, but in the UK it's Sunday morning. I know that. I usually like to stop in and for a little while to see what you're playing. Yeah, Chef, I wish if there was more people here, I could, I get more eyes and ears would be able to see it. But probably do a post anyway on it. All right, 6 Eastern on Saturday night. If you haven't checked out First Floor Audio live stream, feel free to do so if you like music. I know Rocket Man is a popular tune. Forensic Mystics, how are you? Nice to see you come by. Thank you. How are you? There's Steve Gilmore. Hi, Steve. How are you doing? I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you here. That's right. Night Rider on Tuesdays, Thursdays. So you have your tap dancing going on, Steve? Still doing the tap dancing? Okay, First Floor. Yeah. First Floor, if you want to type Cobalt in the chat and have Nightbot drop you a link, and if people don't have them not connected to you, they can. When your link is dropped. Good to see you, Steve. Always. Is Trending Live, a great supporter of a lot of people. Hi, Trending. How are you? Thank you for stopping in, as always. Thank you for that. Thank you for the Tom Sock and the share. And there's Masha. How are you, Masha? How are things with you? Always nice to see you, Masha. Exactly, Trending. You got that right. Cobalt, Cobalt, in the chat. Nightbot will drop your link, First Floor. Don't need a hashtag, just a word. Which link do you want, Chef? Oh, take care of yourself, Trending. Lots of, get some soup, some honey. Take care of that cold. Oh, I'm sorry, Chef. StreamYard. Yes, you can. Let me drop it out because I want you to mention about that giving. That's fine. Okay, Chef, what's happening?
What's happening? Good evening to you. How you doing?
Doing okay.
All right, all right. I haven't seen you. I don't know if I've seen you on live lately or not.
Yeah, I've done my usual 2 a week. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
I swear I must not be getting notifications because a lot of folks I see after the fact.
Yeah, I have the same problem with some people. I don't know until I actually go to the live section and I say, "Oh, they're live." I don't remember seeing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's me right there trying to find everybody.
Yeah, I know the feeling. So go ahead and let everybody know about this day of giving on Tuesday.
So coming up this Tuesday. First of all, let me thank you for this. Let me thank you for letting me come up here and
no problem.
Talk about our giveaway coming up. I appreciate you having me up here on the panel. So Tuesday coming, the 29th of November is National Day of Giving. We are doing a live giveaway, and it's just basically to give back to the community. For everybody that's been supporting us and coming through continuously, watching our videos, sharing us out, popping in the lives, things like that. Also trying to.
Hey, stop you there for a second.
Yeah.
Your audio's coming up all cracked.
It's coming up cracked.
Yeah,
I'm on my Bluetooth. Let me see if I can do. Let me disconnect that. Hang on.
While he's doing that, hi to Brandy, Junkyard Gamer, for coming in. Also, we have the freaking Oracles here. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for coming in. How's that? Does that sound?
Is that better?
Yep, definitely better.
Okay, let me come over here in the office, just so it's quieter. Also, sorry guys, sorry about that. Normally it's not like that. I'm on my Bluetooth, so kind of weird.
Yeah, I didn't want you to go through all of it and say, "Oh, can you say it again?" Because I wanted to stop you. So
I know, because I usually go back and check them out and rewatch what I said just to make sure that it all came out clear. And then I'm like, okay, we're good. All right, let me start that over.
Yep.
So this coming Tuesday, National Day of Giving, is November 29th. We're going to be doing a live giveaway on our channel. I did post a link in a little bit of the description of what it is, but to go into further detail, it's basically to give back to our community and to the community, really, because without you guys, all our connections and everybody that supports us, we ain't who we are, as a channel. So it's kind of to give back. It's also to promote positivity and giving, being that we just had Thanksgiving yesterday. It's November, Thanksgiving month. It's all about giving, positivity, and just trying to bring everybody together as a whole. Be able to have other channels connect with other channels, because myself, in the beginning of my channel, I just stayed with the barbecue community, but realized like there's so many other people out there and so many other niches and so many other things that I like, so I decided I was just going to branch out of that. And I found the homesteading community, I found the fishing community, the cooking community, knife community. There's so many other communities that I have branched out into, and it's been a blessing, because there's so many good people out there. If you turn the TV on, all you see is negativity.
Yep.
So I prefer to go into a spot or into YouTube channels where there's nothing but positivity and people trying to help each other grow as people and as channels. So this is pretty much to give back to our community and to everybody who has been supporting us. National Day of Giving, November 29th, this coming Tuesday. It is a sub-only event, and the only reason for that is to make sure that we don't have we try to minimize the bots that come through and the trolls.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, we've been pretty good about it so far, and we kind of want to keep it that way. It's a family channel. It's about positivity and just having fun together. Pretty much, that's all it's about, really. So
Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. Positivity and hanging out, giving back. It's hey, that's
a lot of the items. I mean, it's going to be. We're looking at about a 2-hour event, more or less. We have quite a few items that we're going to be giving out, and at somewhere in there and within that time, we're going to have the Canadian fishing musician come up, and he's going to sing us a few songs. So if you guys haven't heard him, or if you guys have heard him, you guys know how his audio is, how his singing is, his guitar playing. He is a very dope individual, very positive, very giving. Man, they've been so supportive. He's been so supportive, him and Judy. So we're going to have him come up and sing a few songs for us. And man, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an awesome event.
So that's Tuesday night. What time exactly is it?
It will be 8 Eastern for those that go off that time. It'll be 8 Eastern. On our time, it'll be 6 p.m. Mountain Standard. Yeah. So Tuesday, November 29th, tune in. You got to tap that notification bell, hit that sub thing.
Yep, you got to get sub before then, folks, if you're going to be on there with their enjoying it. So
you got to get connected prior, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then to answer your question, like we weren't really asking folks for anything because it wasn't about us taking from anybody. Because like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of negativity, and this world I see more about take. Yeah. So we never really asked. We never put it out there to ask anybody. If somebody wanted to contribute, that is totally fine. But it wasn't for us to be out there being, hey, Mark, can you come and can you help us out with this? Hey, Al, can you help us out with this? Hey, so and so. Hey, so and so. It wasn't even about that. Everything that we have is pretty much coming from us, with the exception of a couple things. Just a couple other folks did decide to do it. So you're more than welcome to. But like I said, we're not asking. You don't have to. It's all good. I'm sure when the time comes, people are gonna be like, hey, let's do this. Hey, throw that in.
Yeah, I'll throw that in there. Let's do it. Yeah.
It's all about giving and trying to get everybody involved in it. Whether it's us, whether it's on our channel, whether it's on your channel, whether it's in out in your own community at your house. Get everybody involved. It's positivity and community, basically.
What I'm hoping for this is when people go there, they'll think of it as an idea of doing something similar or doing a live stream sometime, and off that, just sort of spreads a little bit. Yeah,
that's the goal. That's the main goal behind it all. So, hopefully, folks will understand the idea behind it, and
absolutely.
And just rest in peace to Fat Ninja. Blessings and prayers to his family. I didn't really have a chance to have a conversation with them, but I see them in many people's lives, up on panels and spitting facts and knowledge. So
yeah, he's a great guy. He really was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was hoping to catch you on before that day of giving because I knew it was coming up, and I was hoping to at least let more people know about it before. So I'm glad you stopped in for that. I mean, I'll post it anyway on community, but I figured hear from you directly.
I have a community post that's actually been dropped like maybe a week or so ago. I gotta actually redrop it because it's so far down in the community list.
Yeah, people won't see it.
I was scrolling today trying to get to copy everything that I had wrote. I was like, oh dang, where's it at? Yeah. I'm telling people, it's like 3 posts back. Just keep going. So, I'll probably redrop that again. That way, everybody can get connected directly to the link. And I'll drop that link again because the link that I dropped earlier, that's actually the one directly to that live.
Okay.
It'll take them away from your live for a second, but if they go click on that, hit that notify me, connect, and then come back. You just got to make sure come back and see Corner Clubhouse. I'm not trying to take those people. I'm not trying to take his people. You know what I'm saying? This is for a future event. You know, you got to come back and hang out with Mark. Hey, you're a very supportive guy as well, man. I appreciate you always popping in when you come through.
Hey,
And
I wish I could. I wish I like. Sometimes I don't, and then so like I said, the notifications I don't see, and it's like, oh, he had a thing. I didn't stop in, but I try when I see it. You know?
Chili Dog, what up? Steve Gilmore, what up? I'm gonna say what's up to everybody before I bounce out. Junkyard Gamer, I'm not giving a PC away. Sorry, brother.
Nice try.
Let's see the freaking Oracle Show. What up? Thanks for tapping in. First floor. Hey, what up? First floor. Nicole Ruiz. And let's see Trending Live TV. I just want to say what's up to everybody, all your peoples in here. Brandy's unboxings and more. Dion. And if I missed y'all, I apologize. Be sure to tune in November 29th, 8 Eastern, Drunken Chef BBQ, National Day of Giving.
There you go.
Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna tap out because I got to get a couple things going. We're already decorating the house for Christmas, and
I hear you. No problem. Glad you stopped in.
I appreciate it, man.
All righty, take care.
All right, peace.
I want to say hi to Chili Dog who came in, and Dion. If I forgot Dion, if you're still here, sorry. I know you stopped in. And there's Elliot. How are you, Elliot? Nice to see you. I don't know if you heard that, Elliot, about the chef talked about the National Day of Giving on Tuesday evening, 8 o'clock Eastern. Feel free to check that out. It should be a good time. Canadian fishing musician will be there doing some songs. I'm glad you're doing well, Elliot. Saw you last night on your live. Thank you for the kind words. Eating buffalo wings. No leftovers, Elliot. There's Nora, the stock explorer. How are you doing, Nora? I know you had a good afternoon there at Chef Sketty's. I don't know if that's too good of a time or I don't know how you look at it. Forensic Mystics. You look like you had some good lives going on here. Different stories. Lizzie Borden. You get the Lindbergh baby coming up. Black Dahlia. Yeah, you look like you were having fun, Nora, from what I was seeing or hearing. First floor, I'm in the U.S. Yeah, I wanted the chef to come on, and I'm glad he stopped in because I wanted him to, come out and say, actually say it on a panel. So I know it was coming up. I was hoping I'd see him on here before then. What's up, Kenneth Bird? How are you? Thank you again for stopping in, Kenneth. We all know you're not a tropical storm, Nicole. You're a person. I'm glad Chef Skitty had her live stream, her monetization. It was a pretty good old time. I'm from Northeast U.S., first floor, so some of my accent will come out from there, Northeast U.S. No, 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 no. It's like it's sort of like a private joke kind of thing. One of those private jokes. There's Yankee Kyle. What's up, Yankee Kyle? How are you doing? How are those connections going? Yeah, first floor, you're close. Yeah. I know you're getting up there in your connections there, Yankee Kyle. I'm glad you're doing well there. Kyle? If you want, Kyle, you can type Cobalt and have Nightbot drop your link. If nobody has yet connected with you, they can do so. You didn't do anything, Nicole. Nothing. Yeah, Oracle just dropped his link there. So if you want to know your weather, type weather in the city or that you want to know the weather from. No hashtags, just weather. That's good. It'll be there before you know it, Kyle. Be there before you know it. So is everybody anybody doing any Black Friday shopping today? And for the non-Canadians about their leftovers from yesterday, if they had them. Yankee Kyle, just type Cobalt. Nightbot will drop it for you. That's all. Down in the chat, type Cobalt, and Nightbot will drop it for you. I think you've done it before, haven't you, Kyle? You've been here a few times. You worked yesterday? Oh, today, that's right. Yeah, it depends. Some places are really dead. Workplaces the day after. There you go. Yankee Kyle's link. Channel link. Yeah, well, I used to work the day after it also. It was a do-nothing day back in the day. I always worked it because it was an easy day and I didn't have to take time off just to be out. I wasn't going to go Black Friday shopping. So I says, why just go into work? The place I work now, it's automatically, it's an automatic holiday the day after. So. Get 8 in the house. Thank you, everybody. Get 16 thumbs up. If you haven't, please hit that. Really do appreciate that. So you have a live going on tonight, Oracle? Later tonight? You missed the Fanatic Guide on Jay Mike's channel was it last night or the night before? You had to see it to appreciate it. Yeah, Nicole, your name was named the Hurricane, right? That's right. Hey, Timmy, how are you? Thank you for the Tom Sock. Thank you for the visit. Appreciate that. Everybody, this is Timmy. Timmy does a lot of singing on her live streams. Her panelists do singing. You might want to check that out if you're so interested in that. Timmy's a great supporter. Very friendly, very supportive person. Thank you for that, Timmy. Appreciate the greeting. Always nice to see Timmy here. It seems like every time I go to yours that you're singing. I don't know. Maybe it's me. It's nice either or, whether you're singing on the channel. So, whether it's just the topic or the singing, is always a pleasure to visit. Wow, is that right, Nicole? You can sing, huh? Well, that's great. It's very nice. Oh, you're welcome, Timmy. Hey, Marlove, what's happening? How are you, Marlove? Nice to see you again. I always try to visit you if I see you live. Marlove82 is another great person to visit, supporter. Always has interesting videos from Hong Kong. I'm going to find out the chef's link there. This link is for the Drunken Chef Barbecue National Day of Giving on Tuesday evening, US, Wednesday morning, Philippines, and Hong Kong. Feel free to check that out. not sure if Elliot's still here, Nora. Seem to both of you missed each other, I think. No problem. Hope you got home safely, dear Nora. No issues. Take the doggies out for a walk. So good. We got 5 in the house still. Thank you everybody for hanging out Friday evening. Hope everybody enjoyed their leftovers and or did some shopping on Black Friday. Some have, some haven't. I didn't do any Black Friday shopping. I'm sure if there's good enough deals out there to make me want to go and deal with the crowds and stuff. So less stressful. Staying close to home, not going there. Less anxiety. I got 3 left. Thank you, everybody. Pleasure to have you hanging out with me. I'm gonna keep it going. Keep it. Coco Unusual, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Pleasure to have you stop in and say hi. Thank you. I know it's, 3 in the morning where you are? Hmm. So Coco Unusual, do you know Nicole? Nicole is everywhere. A lot of live streams, she pops up. They named a hurricane after her. Coco, you still there? How are you? In the shower, getting all ready for your live tonight. Prepping. The Oracle's Friday extravaganza. Okay. Nice. Hopefully you got a few people to hang out there like you did last time. With, was it Jordan and Andrew and who else is on there? A couple others. Well, it's Chili Dog now. No more Horde Dog. It's Chili Dog. Try to be family friendly. I was surprised. It was the last time I saw Chili Dog. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I changed." I was like, "Oh." mean, the times he was on when he had the horde dog name, I mean, nobody seemed bothered by it. But like, oh, hi, hi, horde dog. But that's fine. I still horde dog. Yeah, Odo and Slutcat. Quiet Friday evening, that's for sure. Not too many people are around, it seems. Yeah, very unusual. Usually I'm expecting, at least, 6 to 10 maybe. But I think the most I had was 1 times 9, briefly, 8 or 9. Heard a lot of people traveling back home after the holiday. Yeah, the day after, people like either shopping or they're putting up their decorations, or they're traveling back, or they're a mixture of all the. So it's not like a regular Friday. It's a sort of a odd type Friday. I'm doing it because it's a Friday. That's basically the reason I'm doing it. I won't be doing Tuesday because of the chef's giveaway, day of giving. Because he's going Tuesday evening, the time I usually go. There's no sense of doing that. I want to watch and maybe participate in it. Maybe contribute to it. So I don't know if what I'm going to do next stream. Yeah, fighting at Walmart, crazy. I haven't heard anything yet about issues with stores the day after, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Usually I hear a story or two, but I haven't heard anything yet. So I guess that's good. Oh, excuse me. I misspoke. I misspoke. Okay. Now, I don't know the reason for it, but let me share this out. Share screen. One person hospitalized after Black Friday shooting inside Walmart in Lumberton. One person was hospitalized Friday after getting shot inside the Walmart Supercenter. 11:26 a.m. Friday. Police believe the shooting happened between two people who know each other. So it wasn't a sale type of thing. But the manager's glad that nobody got seriously injured. Somebody got wounded a little bit, but they had to close the store at 2 p.m. on a Friday, Black Friday. Walmart had to. And it's not going to open until 6 a.m. So they lost a lot of sales. So it had nothing to do with the actual sales. It just had something when two people knew each other. One person shot the other one. It was good no bystanders got hit. At least. They figure that Black Friday at Walmart, there's going to be a lot of people. 11:26 a.m. Still gonna be a good crowd there. So lucky nobody got, some innocent bystander. Crazy. I know I spoke too soon. I said, let me just check local news. Just to see. Sure enough. Even though it had nothing to do with the sale, just could have been any other Friday, I guess. We got 5 in the house. Thank you, everyone, for the 5. We hang out. We're just chilling here. Feel free to speak in the chat if you're so pleased to. So interested. Okay. Might see you later on. Let me share something out here. Chimpanzee reunited with newborn baby after nearly 2 days separation. The baby reaches out for the mother, while it grabs it close to her. Huh. That's a nice little story, huh? Nora's still here. All right, Nora. And the Bud Files. How are you, Bud Files? Nice to see you. Always see you around. You and Nora all the time. That was a good story of the chimpanzee. United. Maybe. Hope you're enjoying your day after Thanksgiving, Bud Files. Chilling out here Friday evening. Oh, what an evening. Slow. I'm Zaxon. What's happening? Welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Always a pleasure to have you. Hanging out. Nothing wrong with that. Life's good. Love to hear it. Definitely. Always good. It's always good that you're doing well. OG Trev, how are you? What is happening? What is up? Nice to see you come by. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in. It's always a pleasure to have people come by and say hi and hang out.
What's going on, Cobalt?
Hey, let me turn this down on. What's going on with you tonight?
Just hanging out, enjoying my weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave you up there by yourself.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Usually you got a crowd.
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of those unusual Fridays that people are either traveling back home from the holiday, or they're out shopping Black Friday, or
Food coma.
that's what I figured. It's not like a regular Friday.
Yeah.
But
It's always possible. I was actually surprised yesterday. I got so many videos on you from people that I watch on YouTube. And I'm not talking about just the people I'm sub to. I'm talking about the people I have notifications on. I couldn't watch them all.
it's true. It's true.
I figured yesterday would be a slow day and I'd be out scrounging the watch later list, and they just kept coming.
Yeah, I know the feeling. It's you know what I do? Let me show you. If I need to, I get this little pad of paper, and it's like, if I gotta see people's videos or check out their channel or certain, I have to write it down because otherwise I'll totally forget. So I keep this thing around with me.
Different channels get different kind of watch from me. I watch a lot of the mine explorers. I usually watch those from bed. It's calming. They're down underground.
Yes.
It's never high action. There's just super interesting things every now and then. And I don't feel bad if I fall asleep during their show, but I do miss some. But at least then all their commercials and all that play. And
Right, they get watch time. So I mean,
and if I fall asleep with their playlist on, who knows how many hours they're going to get before the wife turns it off. But you always have your favorites, and then there's just some that I couldn't keep up with.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah.
So how are you doing today? Did you enjoy your holiday?
Yeah, it was very low key. Just me and the wife yesterday, and she's been working. She had to work 4 hours yesterday, and she worked today. So I was mostly by myself all day, and so they're very low key today for me.
Nice.
No Black Friday shopping, for me.
I do very little of that. I actually hit a store today only because my daughter wanted to, but all the Black Friday sales, there's not really good deals to me.
Right.
I don't need a TV, so I'm not going to go buy one.
Right.
Just because something's on sale, I won't go buy it. So if there's a good deal on something I need, I go get it. But other than that, I'd rather just stay home. Too many people anyway. Hi, Nicole.
What's up? What's up, Nicole? And OG Trev, I understand you like to support people. Hey, is a place you want to hang out? Come anytime. It's a chill type of vibe here. So.
Yeah, I just got some chores today. At least I got my Christmas lights up.
Hey, there you go. That's probably a lot of people doing too. They're decorating today.
Yeah,
so we're busy doing that stuff.
We're about a quarter way through the house. You can't see it behind me, but we got the tree up, but all the boxes of decorations are sitting next to it.
So you don't you're not a Clark Griswold, are you?
I don't usually hurt myself, but I feel like Griswold. I mean, we all do when we're on those car trip vacations with the family.
Yeah.
I'm an auto tech for a living, so I get them in there, and I'll get some of these guys where it's just everything's going wrong. I'm like, yeah, real Clark Griswold, honestly. Yeah, so we all are, man. That's how it is for everybody. And I try to plan everything, do everything as good as I can, but so did he.
Oh man.
We all know how that goes.
Yeah, we do. Sure do.
Well, I'm glad you're having a decent day there.
Yeah, just do my usual Friday live, and I know I wasn't sure what how many people are going to show up because of the weirdness of the holiday on a Friday, the Friday day after.
Yeah.
So it's not like our usual Friday, so.
No, I was talking with some other people. Some of the regulars are gone. They're just busy.
Yeah.
It's that time of year, though. They got to enjoy their families.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah. You know Drunken Chef, right?
I see him in Nicole's chats.
Yeah, okay. Because he has Tuesday night is a National Day of Giving, so he's doing a lot of giveaways that night.
Yeah,
So
I don't have a problem entering the giveaways. I don't go for them though. I try not to be one of the people that show up on giveaway day and not come back. So even if I do show up on a giveaway day, if it's not a channel I frequent regularly, I'll leave that to the real viewers. They earned that. That's why they're doing it. Yeah, I'll go and support and hang out. I may or may not enter, but usually I try not to.
I mean, I told him I'd contribute if he wanted to. He says, you don't have to. We're not asking anybody to. I mean, a couple of people offered it, but we're not making it known to, people. But I was like, no problem here. Something small is easy for me.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with his videos. That's good of him though.
Yeah, he's got a good channel. I mean, he's very, very supportive guy. He's in a lot of people's streams and does comments on a lot of people's videos. So plus his channel itself is good. I mean, does the cooking and has his own rubs that he sells, and so.
Yeah, I haven't watched very many of them. Like I say, I usually see him in Nicole's or Al's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's always there.
I'm sure I'm
Probably,
probably something. I hit almost everybody's links when they come up. But his videos, I'm not a regular on him, so if he was on him, I watch the giveaway.
Yeah.
YouTube people are interesting in their own right. I did a giveaway when I hit 500, and I hit it 7 minutes into a video. Not that I make quality videos, but I hit it 7 minutes into a video, and 123 people commented like they watched the video. Only 24 people made it 7 minutes in to know to email me, and so that, and I ran it for a week. You had plenty of time to play it in the background. If I comment on somebody's video, I watched it.
Yes.
Even if it was letting it play in the background while I'm putting my boots on in the morning.
Yeah.
Brushing my teeth, doing that. I might have missed my own announcement. I did it like 3 times, but if I comment on your video, I watched it.
Yeah, I mean, when I do it, I want to make sure it has something to do with the video too, not just say, "Oh, good video." Yeah, it has that, something related to the video at least.
So I hit it in there, but the funny part was when I did the draw for it, I put giveaway in the comment. Usually my videos, I get 5, 10 comments in an hour, and then they trickle in. I'm a real low view channel. I got all my subs and views from shorts. I get a lot of comments on shorts, but my real videos, I get 5 or 10, and they trickle in after that. I put giveaway in the title. Oh man, you should have seen this. I couldn't reply fast enough. They just kept coming.
Yep.
People that don't even like me, tiny spats here or there. They're commenting and they jump on the video because they think they're going to win something, and then they realize it's just a drop. Oh, and the super supporter in the community, or as they called, not the name obviously. I don't know how I missed this, and a couple of them, or one of them, trying to tell me that I entered, there was an email problem, and I watched them pull the same hustle on another channel in the giveaway, and they gave them something anyway. I'm not. No, you didn't email. There's no email. It's not in spam. It's not in trash. You didn't enter, and because he did,
Yeah.
But watching the comments after when you hide the giveaway is, give it to the people who actually watched. I was super serious
Right.
couple of people
That's
commented.
a way to do it. Yeah.
I was really, really surprised by 3 of the people. I mean, you never know who's watching your videos, but 3 of the people that commented are busy channels. More than 3, like 5 of the people that commented are busy channels. And the fact that they actually took
The
time to play my 17-minute video or whatever it was and get that far in, awesome. So you never know what'll surprise you. It was pretty funny though, watching the comments on those.
Yeah. When I had my 500 subscriber, I never said anything about a giveaway on it. I just said 500 subscribers. I'm gonna do a live. That's it. And I didn't tell anybody anything. I just all of a sudden during the giveaway, during the stream, I thought, I think I'll give away a gift card. You know what I mean? And I did it that way. So just people weren't going there figuring,
Good.
they'll go there for that one time, whatever, just to see if they win anything. So
Yeah,
I was getting the people who regularly visit this live stream, So
yeah, that's good. I didn't even announce the 500. If you'd been watching my numbers, you would have known. But I didn't even announce the 500. I just posted a video.
Yeah.
And it was a gold panning video, and I just 7 minutes into panning it, because I don't like filming myself panning. It takes all the fun out of it for me. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I just put it in there. It was interesting results.
Yeah.
Social experiments are always fun to conduct. So, always fun. So what kind of work you do?
I work for the state, and I deal with micrographics, court records, old court records that different county clerks request on behalf of the people who come in their offices. They request like copy of the divorce from 30 years ago, or our DA wants some, criminal records that are on microfilm. So what I do is I get the microfilm. We have a lot of the microfilm on site, and I find the microfilm and I look for those particular cases on film and pick off the documents they're looking for and scan them and then send them out to them, the clerks.
That sounds tedious.
It is. It's tedious and boring, and sit at a desk a long time. So
Yeah.
it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just very tedious and very just boring. And luckily, I can listen to YouTube while I'm working. So
Yeah, pros and cons to everything.
yeah, I can listen to support people, play their lives, play their videos while I'm working.
Play the videos. You probably don't get harassed a lot during the day either.
Mm-hmm. I'm helping as many people as I can when they get close to that watch hours. So
yeah, for the people who are trying to get monetized, it's a necessary step. I'm not even bothering with it. I got the subs. I just don't have the hours, but I'm so short on hours because I don't post videos. It's not a realistic thing, and even if it was, I'm never going to have that many views or subs or views or comments, or quite frankly, I don't think I want to put in that much effort to get monetized. Because off of your lives, you're only going to get so much money. You have to put out videos.
yeah,
I don't think I don't even know if people actually make money on lives. There's like 1 or 2 ads in the middle, but I don't think there's many on lives.
Well, the monetization, the helpful part is the super chats and the memberships and stuff like that. Is when you really
and they are, and YouTube takes a huge cut of that too.
They do. Yep.
If nothing else, I kind of like the way Al's doing it right now. Where shoot me some money on PayPal, and he doesn't lose half of his money. You don't lose half of your money, and he can do the same thing. But to each his own. Monetization is nice, but I know channels with like 10,000 subs, and the one guy explained it out. He's like, I make about $200 a month off of YouTube. That's it. All of his money from YouTube comes from his Patreon.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of people doing it. Those other sort of sites to help. If you want to donate this way, you can go to this instead of the super chats.
Yeah, the Patreon or the Patreons, the merch.
PayPal and Cash App and all those.
I think the biggest money is the sponsors. If you can get a sponsor for
If
something.
you're getting a sponsor, well, yeah, you're doing pretty good if you knew that. Yeah.
Well, not all sponsors are great. Sponsors are big companies. Little companies don't have a lot to give you, but that little, if you can get something out of them, that's probably much more than you would ever get doing YouTube.
Yeah.
I have no interest in it. Technically, I have the numbers except for I have the subs. I don't have the watch hours. I got like 1,043 subs the last time I looked, and 1.3 million views, and I have like 150 watch hours.
Okay.
All my views and subs, all my views and 850 of my subs are all from shorts. In shorts, I got it, but shorts don't count.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to have a lot of views to get monetized on the shorts. A lot.
Well, from what I read, it's only they're only doing like a creator bonus, so they basically pick and choose.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it goes. I'm over 1 million views in 2 months. 500,000 views a month. As far as shorts would go, I would say that's a pretty significant number. And if there was any kind of logic to it, it seems to me like I would be up in at least somewhere in the running of that. That's a lot of views. I average over 2,000 views a short, and some of them are one of them like 350,000 views right now. So from what I read on it, it's all pick and choose right now, and they're trying to do something after the first of the year. But I look at it logically, and in order for them to pay you for shorts, they have to make money on shorts, which means they need to do like Instagram or something and throw commercials. You're allowed to watch 3 shorts and then you get a commercial. I mean, let me get it close enough. That's my 30 days. Last 28 days.
Yeah.
You can't see it. My camera sucks, but it's 869,000 views, 4.6 thousand hours in the last 28 days, and those are all shorts.
Nicole says, Zaxon, you need watch hours? Is that what I heard?
No, I don't. I greatly appreciate the offer, but if you were going to run somebody's playlist to get watch hours, run them for somebody who needs the watch hours or who actually has an aspiration out of their account. Don't waste them on somebody who's not going to monetize or post that regularly. I'm lucky to put a video out a month. Most of the time, I don't even put out the effort for that. Do it for someone who wants their monetization. Somebody who's actually going to put in the effort and work for their channel. Because I'm just a variety. I post whatever I want.
Yeah.
If I want to post off-roading, I post off-roading. If I want to post gold, if I want to post gold. If I want to post my house getting stuck, but I post my house.
Yeah.
It's whatever I want to do. So watch hours are great, but I have no need for them.
Have you think about doing any dog videos?
Dog? No.
No? You probably do well with the dog videos.
Actually, all my shorts are automotive related because I'm a mechanic.
Yeah.
If I started posting repair videos, I would probably do ridiculously well because that's what all my shorts are from, which means that in all reality, that's what my subscriber base would watch.
Yeah.
I had like 160 subscribers before I started them in September, and so the vast majority of them are auto related. I could do short auto videos and probably get my watch hours real quick, which I thought about doing, but that opens my employment up to all the troll garbage.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You
always gonna get some troll, right? Yeah.
It ain't gonna be too long. It ain't gonna be too hard. I know I can find where I work real easy. There's more than enough clues in the videos, and some of these people are better, way better than me. I'm only a low to mid-level troll. It's only a matter of time before, even if the boss is okay with it, before our phone is ringing because of trolls or troll activity because I pissed someone off, and it ain't worth it. So it's just for fun.
Thank you, LeVar Burton, for those little tidbits on information on actors. Thank you for that. Nice to see you here.
Did you guys ever look up a Well, LeVar, have you ever looked up how Sam Kinison died? You remember how he died, Corner?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that's truly a sad one.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of sad ones, but especially for him, you'd have figured a guy like that would die from alcoholism, and
Right.
fall over dead from a heart attack. He didn't really look that healthy. I'd have pegged him for screaming in a stand up one day.
And you could keel over. Yeah.
Yeah, keel over. No, drunk kid. So, just interesting information.
Yeah. LeVar Burton was given like the deaths of the actors that happened recently, like let me see, Game of Thrones actor died recently. Mickey Kuhn, the last surviving credited cast member of Gone with the Wind, died the 20th of November. Original stuntman from Michael Myers and Halloween passed away recently. And
so the Startman 85, the older people I can see, old age is it's happening to all of us.
right.
The younger ones, you have to question some of their life decisions.
Yeah, some even 47 years old, from actress from Supernatural series. So she was 47. And the guy from the Power Rangers was 49.
Yeah, I just saw the guy from Power Rangers. I'm just a hair too old to watch that.
Same here.
Well, I mean, when I was getting out of, when they came on, I was just old enough to realize they were a little bit corny.
Yeah.
So anyway, any of my like-minded friends, we were out doing things, and anytime somebody said they were going to watch Power Rangers or asked us about Power Rangers, we've already established the pecking order here.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true, but the Power Rangers guy, but I heard that was self-inflicted. I think his wife caught him cheating and was going to take him for all he's got, I guess. And I think it's a self-inflicted thing. I think I could be wrong though. That's what I heard. So,
well, I don't condone his death or support that sort of action in any way. But you reap what you sow.
Yep.
You want to live like that. It's not my life. You go ahead. But when you get caught, it's not an if, it's a when. When you get caught, don't think your life is over just because you were having side activities. That's your fault.
Yeah.
I have sympathy over his death, but if that was the actual reason, then he took.
I read that when it first came out, but
yeah, that was self-inflicted. Death is always a permanent solution to a temporary problem. She's going to take all your money. What money? I mean, she can only have half to start. But you couldn't possibly be that rich from Power Rangers that you did 30 years ago. Especially not. I think they changed actors like once a season.
Yeah, he was.
What was it? What was that? You were freezing?
I said he was. I think he was one of the original ones.
Yeah,
that guy was there.
From what I remember, they changed a lot, and that was, I don't know if Power Rangers was Disney a lot, but that was a lot of the thing back with the younger shows. They would hire them like 18 or even 16, 17, old enough to where they could get their hours on them. And then as soon as they begin looking like adults, they are, hey, we can't market
somebody
you
else. Yeah, we got somebody else.
Take you as 15. You got a tattoo on your neck and a mustache. Come on, guy. It is what it is. What? Well, Nicole, it stayed up just because that was entertainment.
Yeah,
that was what was there before tablets. If you want to see a crazy channel, I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard of Mr. Beast. He's just taken over YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you got little ones, you probably know about Spy Ninjas. The Spy Ninjas, Project Zorgo, hackers, all that. And if you don't know about them, you've seen them run through or whatever. Holy crap! that guy started with nothing, and he's richer than sin. You know, more money than any of us will ever have. And they did it all just by making these stupid kid shows and the merch. And they got all their money because they have young children, you know, younger children that'll watch the same video 10 times in a week. And it's just like running a never-ending playlist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. And then you look at their merch. Are the same with one year I looked it up. The highest paid person on YouTube one year was this little girl, Natashali or something like that, some Russian 5-year-old girl in Florida. Yeah, was to the tune of like 100 million or 30 million or something like that. It was nuts. And it was all her Russian dad, who he looks like freaking KGB. You know, he's just
Probably is.
well, you never know. And they I don't know if they had money when they started. They had to have some. But the kids shows are some of the ones that are doing the best. And they're just because the kids are sitting there watching them. They're not buying Dove body soap or a conditioner, but they watch the commercial. Especially if they didn't know how to skip.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
So I mean, it's just like anything else. You have an idea and you can put it to market, and that's what they did. And more power to them for it. I could never do it, but it worked well for them.
Oh, man.
So you got big plans for the weekend?
Not really. You know, the wife's working tomorrow most of the day, so I'll go out and just take care of some errands, maybe run some errands, pick her up afterwards. You know, drop her off, pick her up, but nothing really, nothing really going on for me.
Sounds like a great day.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I'm already on my second day off, which is about my limit, so I'll do chores just out of a pure habit.
Yeah.
You got to use the weekend wisely somehow, but after right about 2.5 days off, I get a little.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I know you're saying unless you have plans to go somewhere, away somewhere, you know, just to being around the home for a few days, you know, it's start, you know.
I mean, you can almost anyone can look around their house and find something they should do.
Yeah.
I really should finish that.
I've been meaning to do this, and I know I said I was going to do that.
I just went through a huge outside home repair, and I started in the dead middle of August, which is hot around here. I'm in Southern California desert.
That's right. Yeah, I remember your video about you talking.
I think I jumped on yours when I was doing a window.
Yeah.
Yes. I was getting ready to do a window.
Yes, exactly. Right. Yep.
Yeah. So it's a video posted. You can see the final results. I still have 2 more windows to do, but I don't want to cough up the cash for them. I want to use new money, not savings. But that was just months of work, and after that, I decided to take months of break. Hey, give a little, take a little, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
No, in between being lazy, getting out, because that was every weekend for me for a long time, like 2 months every weekend. And on some of those weekends, I put in like 20, 30 hours of work and a 2-day weekend just to clean it up good enough to live in and go back to work for the week and start it all over next Friday, Saturday. Man, LeVar, you got a list of those dead people, don't you?
Yeah, they're all like from November this month. All people that have passed, like famous people, Gallagher.
Oh, I saw Gallagher. That was
did you? Yeah. Sledge-O-Matic.
Me and the boss were talking about him. I remember him in the early 90s, and we come up with the consensus that obviously he did it for the money. Everybody's doing it for the money. soon as he got his desired amount of money, he just vanished.
Yeah.
He got paid. He got gone.
It-
I went and lived his life, hopefully in peace. Yeah, there's not very many that do that. Usually, everybody tries to beat that horse to death, and
Right. Yeah.
doesn't do that. He had a home in Palm Springs, so he couldn't have done that bad. Yeah, Alabama one died. I heard Toby Keith was real sick.
Is he really?
I guess he posted something he had cancer or something. Or he
Really?
had
I
him.
didn't know that. I didn't hear that. Wow.
Yeah, I saw one. It looked like he lost about a third of his mass. I mean, he still had some size, but he wasn't an oil field worker anymore. That's for sure.
Wow.
I don't keep up on a lot of them. It's kind of moot for me.
Okay. I guess stomach cancer, I guess. That's what it says.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what the mortality rate is on that.
Wow.
No, it good. How's your weather up there?
It's not bad. I mean, it's both seasonal. It's this time of year we get the cool temps at night, and the days are nice. It gets cool at night, but yeah,
Where you at?
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, not too bad.
No,
What's your big storm season over there? I know you're out of the hurricanes now.
out of the hurricanes, yeah. Um,
Are you guys too low for the nor'easters?
yeah, we'll get a little snow here and there, but it's like we get mostly ice than snow.
Yeah.
We have icy issues. You know, I rather the snow than the ice, but when it snows, it's usually like gone the next day because the temperature is like 55 next day. So anything that fell, the day before, it's gone. All melted away. So it never stays around. So I don't mind the mild winters here.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, I would rather. Ice doesn't look like fun at all. I'm in the desert. We don't get rain.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah,
We don't get
Yeah.
ice. We
yeah,
get rain.
it's just a problem. It's just it's you get the black ice, and you don't you can't tell. It patches. It just looks wet, and then But I rather just snow, so it's you can see
Then
it.
up there, it's not like you're in Wisconsin or Canada or something where you can just put snow tires on and be good. Where you're going to use them. If it's 95% asphalt and 5% ice, you're not going to have you don't have studded tires on.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, I'm originally from the Northeast, so these winters are like nothing to me. I mean,
yeah, I've been
Northeast winters.
I went to Cherokee, North Carolina one year for a few months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was nice up there in the I guess it was like spring. I don't remember if it was spring or fall. I think it was fall.
Fall's nice there. Yeah.
It was nice. We tent camped for like a month. It was a very nice place, but you watch the temperature going in. You're talking to some of the locals. They're like, "No, it's gonna get cold."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were tired. We just came back. That was a fast drive back. Are you out in the woods or you're in the city?
I'm the city.
Me too. Small city, but city.
Yeah. So the winters don't bother me really. I mean, like I said, I'm one of the few people who go into work when it snows because it's like no biggie to me. A lot of people down here that they don't bother even going out of their house when it snows.
We get even a sprinkle down here. We know it'll be a slow day. Any kind of inclement weather. We'll see some people when it's windy just because everybody's used to it. But you get any kind of rain, super cold mornings, things like that. It's the California desert. They just go away. And as soon as we walk in, yep, cleaning up today. If it goes on for a week or two, they get used to it. But if it's just a day, everybody just goes hides.
Is this sour potatoes or Genesis?
Ours. I always find I saw a bunch of DVDs back there. You a real big movie buff?
For me,
Yeah.
I used to be.
Oh.
I used to go all the time to movies. Every week I'd go. Whatever came out, I'd go and see. Now I don't do anything. I don't do any of that movie watch. I don't go to movies.
I don't like it. I know there's people who are into the storylines and things like that, and the production and the money that's spent on them is just ludicrous.
Crazy. Yeah.
But they irritate me. I would
Yeah,
rather
some can.
watch, in between the fake, the blatantly not real. I'm not that into the fake storyline or plots or anything like that. I just have zero purpose.
Yeah.
It's just like music or anything else. I've turned off to music now. After so many years, it's about all been done. I mean, show me something original. Come up with an original storyline. And the answer is they can't.
They can't. They just rehash the old stuff. Keep on rehashing the old stuff over and over again.
Redesign it a little bit, slap a little lipstick on it, and expect me to go pay $27 to sit through it again. And that ain't going to happen. If you want to see original, YouTube's about as original as you can get because I don't know if you agree with me or not. People are some strange people, and everybody's just a little different in their own right. Some people are doing strange things. Some people are doing cool things. Some people are so motivated you don't understand it. They get more done in an hour than the rest of us do in a week. I've seen people like that. You're like, really? And you're watching them live or you're watching a continuous recording. And it's just crazy. I know you're into the bushcraft community a little bit. There's this dude over in, I think he's Greek. It's usually him and this big old wolfhound looking dog. His entire channel is going out and making these awesome shelters, and he'll carve out his spoons and all of that. He never says a word, I think because he doesn't speak any English, and that's probably his market, but he never says anything. He just makes his stuff and carves out his little teacup. His entire channel, which has a lot of followers, he's getting paid from it. He just goes in the woods and builds a shelter.
Imagine that.
And once you start watching them, there's a lot of people who are doing it and getting views and getting watches. And I love to watch them for the survival aspect of it. And, sometimes it's just cool to see somebody build a shelter out of a pile of mud, sticks, debris, and all that. You pick up different things, see them do neat things. But that's what they got. Doesn't have a movie material, but they got 20,000 subs for some reason. Getting
no clamor in it.
hundreds of thousands of views. So it's YouTube. You can go around your different communities, your different fun areas. I like to watch the travel bloggers a little bit. I don't know if you watch any of them.
Yeah, we watch some of them. Yeah, time to time. Yeah.
Do you ever watch Harold Balder or Bald and Bankrupt?
No, I haven't.
Bald and Bankrupt is a British guy, Benjamin something or another. He learned Russian. He learned Russian from one of his wives. Whatever. He toured Russia for years. I mean, several years. All these neat places, and he didn't go to the tourist spots. He went to various locations. So if you want to have a good time or whatever, his shows are usually about an hour, and he explored Russia very, very well. And he's kind of run out of Russian content. So he actually went to Afghanistan recently because it's open for tourism. So he went to ISIS-controlled Afghanistan and toured the place.
Really?
That was a decent video. I'm surprised he got away with as much as he did. But then he also got arrested in Russia recently. So
Oh,
his Russian exploits are over. He can't go back. You know, and he did Ukraine. He did the Chernobyl. I think that's in Ukraine.
yes.
He did the Chernobyl and the surrounding villages and things like that. Back in his Chernobyl series, maybe 2 years ago, he found this dude named Kolya. And basically, when they evacuated Chernobyl, they evacuated nearly everybody, but some refused to leave. They didn't have anything to go to. So they left and then they came back, and they were living in the exclusion zone. And he found this old man who had his severe drinking habit, living like a hobbit. There's no power or anything there. And he found this guy, and I'm going to use the word exploited, but that's not what it is. He found this guy, exploited him for videos or whatever. And, you know, in this video, he takes him, he buys him food for the house. You know, he sits there, talks to him, be his friend, meets several people in this video. And he goes and buys him food and alcohol. Bought him some alcohol. And I'm not talking about he took him to Denny's or McDonald's or whatever. He went to the grocery store and bought this man food that's going to last him for a little while. And the guy wanted alcohol too. He bought him some alcohol. And he took his adventures from this guy and used his YouTube channel to create shirts for him and sell the shirts in Britain.
Oh,
You know, where they are. You know, it was Help Kolya or something like that. It was Bald and Bankrupt, the Kolya ones. He wound up getting banned from the country, but he did that. And so he goes back a few months later and he's like, hey, you know, I hope he's still alive. You know, because this guy was not good. He had the shakes, you know, the wild moving head, all that stuff. He was heavy in his alcoholism. So he goes back to crime and he's talking down the road. Oh, fanatic. He's talking as he's walking down this little road, and he's like, you know, last video some of you were mad about alcohol. They said, you know, because that's his problem. You know, that's the problem in life. He says, if you lived like that, wouldn't you want to drink?
yeah.
He says, if that's what makes the guy happy, I'll get it for him. So he goes back and he winds up handing this guy like 700 pounds, you know, like $900 US. And he finds the guy, takes him some effort to find him. He finds him. He hands him more money than this guy would get in a year. Wow. And it's just handed to him, you know, here. And takes him to the store again, buys his food, all of that stuff. Anyway, through his exploits, more local people grabbed hold of him and started his own YouTube channel with him. And they got the guy clean. You know, and that's just showing him a little support system. So it's very interesting to watch. The other one I like to watch is Harold Balder. He goes all over the place, and you know they all have their little drinking exploits that have some fun and things like that, and their own personalities. That's what they draw us to the channel. Harold Balder's a little different. He goes. I really like his Asia adventures. You know, Vietnam, things like that. Some of his adventures can get a little weird, but they're just fun, interesting. The same thing goes with Harold Balder. He used to, when he was posting more often before COVID, he would randomly in every country he is find a small businessman and give them he calls them his Federal Reserves. He walks around with his wallet of cash in the pocket. And usually when he would find these people, he would give them more money than they earn in a year. And he explains it in one of his videos. He's like, hey, I get paid for the videos. He says, imagine if you work at McDonald's and you get a job at Burger King. Well, if Burger King pays more than McDonald's, then you don't really need the McDonald's money anymore. He says, and that's what I give him. Basically, he would give him his YouTube money or advertising money or something like that and give it to that. To just, you know, he gave one of them to a tea stand on the side of the road.
Wow.
Well, one of them, I watched him. He was in some village somewhere, and he's walking down the street, and it's always strange to see. He's from Norway, you know. So if you're in a little Asian country in a little tiny village that has like one little market stand, and you see a Norwegian guy with a camera walking down the street, you're gonna go look. You know, this is a strange occurrence because they both go way off of the beaten path. There's no tourists. But he stops at this little tourist stand and he buys a water, and they always charge him 3 or 4 times what it would be worth. And he tells his viewers, he's like, I know it's 3 times what it's worth. He says, but he says at 3 times what it's worth, it's still 4 times cheaper than Norway.
Yeah.
But he would find these places and he would do these things. Harold invades. He's got an interesting personality. But he goes to these kids in the yard and he's like, hey, where's your dad? Go get your parents. And they go get him. He's like, hey, can I tour your house? Yeah. And so this particular one, the dad went away, but the sons, the old grown sons, walked him around the house. They showed him the kitchen. They showed him the back porch where they keep the pigs. And this is some village where all the houses are on sticks because they're on the river or whatever. They showed him everything they owned. You know, there were no secrets hidden here. And he gets all done with the tour, and they're all back in the living room, and everybody in the family is gathered. And he says, go get your dad. And they go get the father out again. And he pulls out his Federal Reserves. And the dad comes out, and he's like, one of his big things were, I guess these people raised pigs. And when they had enough money, they would buy 2 or 3 pigs, eat one, and sell 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad comes out, and one of the kids is translating for him because most other countries speak some English. It's taught in schools. And he hands the dad, you know, it's like several years worth of their income, more money than they would have in several years. And he hands it to him, and he says, thank you for showing me your house. Thanks for letting me take a look. He says, I hope you go buy some pigs with it, you know, to feed yourself and sell for some more money because that's how they finance their things. He says, but it's your money. You can do what you want. Thank you. And they say their goodbyes, and he takes off down his way. I think that's cool, personally.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that's Harold Balder. Bolden Bankrupt does the same thing. He doesn't give quite as much. They do know each other. They do videos together every once in a while, or used to. Bolden Bankrupt doesn't give away quite as much, but he'll buy some food or things like that. But Harold Balder almost always gives away. He's down in Mexico right now, or he's been posted from Mexico. Just needs stuff to watch. And then me personally, when I'm watching a video like that, I'll Google the translation in money. You know, figure out the translation in money.
Yep.
Real quick. Oh, that's 20,000. You're like, he's like 20,000. That's outrageous. And sometimes he tells you the breakdown or whatever. Most other countries are, you're in the big markets. It's all haggle. You know, it's not like the U.S. You don't go in and it's $5,000. You know, everything's there 5,000, 3,000. It's all haggle. But then you're like 20,000, and you go and look, and it's like, oh, he's going to buy a name brand knockoff jacket for $3.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
They're pulling out $100,000 bills, million dollar notes, and by dollar I mean whatever their dollar is, you know, yen or ruble or whatever. When I was watching Bolden Bankrupt, I had it down so good I could. When I heard how much it was in rubles, I knew about how much it was in dollars because I watched him so much before COVID. I'm like, yeah, it's about $3. You know, full blown meal at a restaurant for $3.
Yeah.
Motel better than Motel 6 for $20. You know, $18, $12. Just interesting things to watch. We all watch different stuff.
Man.
And you never know what you find.
Oh, true. Yeah. Right.
You know, same with YouTube. You got the growth channels, you got promote channels, you got every kind of channel you can imagine. How are you doing, Fanatic?
Pretty good. I'm curious about the RIP Fat Ninja on the banner. The RIP Fat Ninja on the banner on the bottom.
Yeah, what about?
I'm curious about that. I didn't know about that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh.
No.
Yeah, last week. Last week he passed.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because I was on J Mike's channel and Darren's channel. If they had any relationships to him, neither of them mentioned it.
Last Friday, I had a live stream like I do now, and around this time, Fat Ninja came on in the chat and said, "Hi, I'm just in the background showing you support." Blah 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 blah. So, "Hi, Fat Ninja." Da, 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 da. And then the next morning, I find out that he passed overnight.
Oh,
wow! Yeah, because he was in my live on the chat that night, and then overnight is when and I was like, wow, because I still see his posting. He shared me out that night when he was here because I saw his mentioned under the mentions. He mentioned me, and he shared this last Friday's live stream. So I was like, wow, I can't. It was like I couldn't that Saturday. I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, is this real? Is this real? I know it. They say yes, but it was unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah. When you see, like, really unbelievable to me right now, when you see someone and then they pass away, like, literally hours after you see them.
Yes. Yes. Yep. In fact, one of his close friends was on the phone with him right before. So you can imagine how he feels. He's talking to him 1 second, then next he doesn't hear him and he hears something noise. And it was him falling.
Oh, he was on the phone with him when he died?
Yeah. Wow. The close friend, because he's talking to him about something, and then all of a sudden you hear a noise. And the guy, he's like, "Oh, you still there?" And he didn't respond. So that's when, I guess.
Did he just keel over or was he sick somehow?
He was sick. But he said in my chat, somebody asked him how he's feeling. He said, "Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better," like that. Because they were asking. They know he was sick. Like he had this, you could tell he was nasally sound when he was talking. And they said, "Oh, how you feeling?" He's, "Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better," blah blah blah. In the chat, my chat last week, when somebody asked him, and then I didn't hear him, chat anymore. He was no chat. I ended the live stream like probably less than 10 minutes after that, and I just went to bed that night, and when I woke up, people were talking about it, and I was like, holy crap! So, what a great guy he was, though. Oh, he's a terrific guy, very nice. Always went to people's live streams, went on panel, very friendly, very outgoing. It's a real, sad thing. I feel bad for, the wife and his kid, and so yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Exactly.
Well, there's always mitigating circumstances, but that's just unfortunate. Especially if he wasn't like super sick like that, and he just, we all get minor or moderately sick. Most of us just continue going through it.
Who's Big Bird? Do I know you, Big Bird?
I don't know who Big Bird is. Never heard of that.
Can you type in the chat? I don't know if I know you. Can you do something, wave or something? I know you're not.
See, when you guys have somebody in the basement, I can't see them, correct? Since I'm not an administrator or anything like that. Like when I'm looking, I'm not super good with StreamYard. I'm looking down here. I don't see anybody. That's how it's supposed to be, correct?
Sometimes, Big Bird. Big Bird's not doing anything. Big Bird?
Oh, I see him in chat, private chat.
Whoever Big Bird is, show yourself. We don't know who you are, or if it's really Big Bird from Sesame Street, probably not.
Yeah, Big Bird. Do I know you?
I don't think so.
I'm just being careful.
I don't
hope you understand.
Oh. He's wearing yellow. That's probably why he's named Big Bird.
Why you be careful for?
Oh.
Why it says R.I.P. Fat Ninja?
Because a friend of ours in Fat Ninja died last week.
Why it says R.I.P.
Can you shut the mute your YouTube?
No.
Why not?
Can you shut the mute your YouTube?
No.
Why not?
There you go.
Yeah, that was good. That was an easy way.
I've heard of a couple of people on the stream. They just had their stream there posted up there. One of the streams, they let porn in, and they didn't realize it. They allowed them and popped up on the screen, and it was just full blown.
I mean,
it's like
the
end, cancel stream, delete.
yeah. Well, Big Bird never talked in the chat, and it just
No.
popped up on the live on the thing, and I'm saying wave, do something. Do I know you? Nothing. No. So
Yeah, that was a.
just being careful, extra careful. That's all. Big Bird's back.
You got to be careful.
How fun.
Well, you got big plans for the weekend, Fanatic?
Tomorrow I'm gonna go out.
You're gonna do what?
Go out.
Go out?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anything planned when you go out?
Not really.
Oh, okay. What were you doing earlier tonight? Doing anything editing or doing some game or something?
I should have been making a thumbnail, but I decided to instead watch the movie Hitch.
Oh, get frozen there.
Yep, froze right as it moved.
The movie's called Hitch. It has Will Smith in it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about.
I heard of it.
Okay.
So LeVar, you're a Big Bird.
That's what it sounds like.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, it sounds like that because they're asking them to not block him on StreamYard.
Yeah, he says he is.
But I hope that he mutes his YouTube playback.
He said
so we don't get
echoes.
That's on his end.
I asked, "Can you do it?" And he said, "No." So he's gonna.
I was like, "Why not?"
Yeah,
otherwise, it's going to be all echoes, and then that's driving people crazy.
There's nothing preventing him from doing it, unless he has no hands or one of his arms amputated. But that's very unlikely. That's not the case at all.
No,
there's literally nothing at all preventing him from doing that. So
gotta agree with you on that one. Are you in the magnet metal detecting community at all? Corner?
I follow some of them. Yeah, I follow some of them. Squirrel and a few others. I follow.
Have you seen the Blind Treasure Hunter guy?
No, Blind Treasure Hunter. Is that the name of the channel?
I think his channel name is Blind Treasure Hunter. Or no, it's See It My Way. The channel name is See It My Way.
See It My Way. SEA or SEE?
SEE. But I guess this dude is 100% blind, and he metal detects. He does pretty good. And I was asking him one day, I'm like, how do you? Because he's always in chats and reading and commenting and all that. He has some kind of mobility program or accessibility programs on his phones and computers and things like that, where it reads him the chats and it responds with what he's saying.
Yes.
I didn't know they had programs that were that good and efficient to be able to follow a YouTube chat.
I know one other YouTuber does that. Who does that is blind, who does that when he does his live streams. You can hear, in the background the program talking from the chat, people in the chat.
Yeah, he said he had some kind of mobility program on his phone or chat
Yeah.
or whatever. And then he's got an interesting channel actually. He shows he did one short how he doesn't get ripped off. He's got some money reading machine, pocket handheld money reading machine, where he just scans the little dollar or whatever, $5 US, $10 US. Where there's a market, there's a thing, which I think it's
Oh,
a big
sure. Yeah,
style.
definitely.
It's interesting.
Wow.
Because I asked him one day, I'm like, how do you see and respond to the chats? Because some people are like, oh, I'm blind. And then you go and talk to them, they're like, oh, well, I'm legally blind. I just can't see well.
Yeah.
But he's.
Is there a difference between physically blind and legally blind?
Yeah.
Yes.
Legally blind people can somewhat see. Regular, legally blind, you don't see anything. You're totally.
Legally blind would be like you can't pass eye test to drive a car, no matter what glasses you have.
Okay.
That would be like you're legally blind. So you can you can stumble through a room without hitting things,
Like,
but you can't.
I think Kyle, who comes in once in a while, he is legally blind, but he can see if he gets close enough with his glasses to the screen, he can read it. But he has to do that. That's why you always see him getting close to looking at the chat. Because he has his glasses almost like magnifying glasses, like lenses.
Yeah,
like Kyle Krippner.
Kyle Krippner, yeah, he's had like 8 eye surgeries or something.
Oh,
he's only 19.
Yeah, legally blind is where you see so bad that it's a disability. You can't legitimately work, you can't drive. Your eyesight's just that bad. Versus totally blind is darkness, I guess.
Yeah.
There was actually someone who I went to high school with, who was like a year older than me. I guess they said they were in an interview. They said they could see light, but they were otherwise blind.
Yeah, obviously none of us have ever been there. There's different experiences, and then you always got to wonder what people say and do on YouTube. I've ran across a few people who said they were blind in their shorts or whatever, and it don't make sense, or in their videos, it don't make sense. They're doing things they couldn't, and there's no reason. But yeah, there's a huge difference between legally blind and blind. Just like there's a difference when somebody tells you they're disabled versus somebody who has no limbs.
Yeah, the guy who I was talking about is legally blind. The person who I mentioned, he had pressure in his left eye, had a lot of surgeries like Kyle did, and was considered legally blind when he was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't know, but I would imagine that's just like a really bad blur continuously. Everything would be a horrible blur.
Yeah.
But that person cannot distinguish colors and shapes, but can see light.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I saw him, he was using one of those canes to get around.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Not one of your features I'd want to lose.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, not that I would want to, but I see how you could go through life without hearing, but without seeing, oh man, that would be right up there with losing your arms or your legs, in my opinion. Or very close to it, because it would just be so debilitating.
Oh yeah.
Horrible. What did you want a PO box for, LeVar?
Not sure. I'm not. I mean, I don't feel comfortable giving my address out. If that's what you're looking for.
I mean, your address for PO box. You never know. Most people's intentions are just fine, but I'm not going to find out.
Right.
If I don't know you, if we don't associate, quite frankly, there's nothing I could want from you. if you're about channel promotion, that's fine. Well, get up and promote or have good conversations in chat. Do that. Get to know somebody first before you're going to mail them anything. I will never ask you for your address.
Good.
Fanatic says good. It's funny.
Well, you would if you were sending something, like, people send people stuff. They
Well,
need to send
that's different.
physically at mail address.
There has to be some kind of rapport. In my opinion, there has to be some kind of rapport for even that to be qualified. Hey, I'm going to send you $1 million. No thanks. There ain't nothing free.
What is a YouNow account?
I've heard of that.
A YouNow.
I haven't heard of it. I've heard of a lot of accounts, but I haven't heard of a YouNow account.
That's a first for me.
Give me a second. Let me look at his channel. Oh, LeVar Burton's a famous actor.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm horrible with names. Oh, it's completely unrelated, but have either of you guys ever watched Michael Myers of Decatur?
No.
You should. Freaking hilarious. His video.
Yeah.
You said what?
Yeah, Michael Myers. I like Michael Myers. But what is
Michael Myers of Decatur?
Of Decatur.
Yeah, there's this dude down in Decatur that basically dresses up as Michael Myers, and he does this little thing, and he's got his wife into it. You're an idiot. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. But the vast majority of his videos are quite funny, and they're just little 1-2 minute videos. They're just having some fun. But for a kick, they're funny. I found it around Halloween. He has pretty good views, but he's got a station wagon. He calls it stabbing wagon. Never says anything. He just plays the Michael Myers part, with the blade, with his blade and all that. But it's funny. It's not. He's not obscene. He's not crazy with it. He's just. You'd have to watch it. The vast majority of his videos are pretty funny, and he plays the part well. And there's a few knockoffs of him because, anytime somebody sees success with something, they're going to knock it off.
Yeah, writing all these ones you mentioned earlier is now down to check out. Otherwise, if I didn't write it down, I'll be like, "Oh, what was that again?" I have to go to the back of the live stream. What was the ones you talking about? That's why I have this. I carry this thing around with me.
Notepad's a valuable thing.
It is. I mean, I don't just put like YouTube channels on. I put like, if I want groceries or if something pops in my head, I've bought, I'm thinking about, and I don't want to forget about it later. Put it down right away and carry this thing with me.
And you can go back later when you're reviewing or when you're looking at new things.
Which I've done, like watching videos and checking out channels of people. That's what I've done. It's like, okay, check that one off the list. I did that one. All right, let me check this one out. Let me watch so and so's video.
Yeah, expanding your horizons is always a good thing. I found another good one last night. It's basically it's Spot the Difference. It's a Brain Games channel, and they just post 2 pictures with 3 differences. And like I said earlier, LeVar, I did chores around the house, and they just post two pictures next to each other with three differences, and it's just stupid brain games, exercising your brain. And they're 10-minute videos. You get like a minute and a half to stare at the video or at the picture and try and spot the 3 differences. It's he doesn't have a belt buckle. He doesn't have a piece of hair, and he doesn't have a watch. Things like that. And you're only watching it to pass the time, but it's brain games. Expand your horizon.
It's really good. Yeah, I like that kind of thing. Yeah. What is different in this picture from the other picture? What is?
There's a whole channel of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how often they post, but they're in my recommendeds now. Oh, but it's just what's different in the picture. The channel name is Bright Puzzle Games.
Bright Puzzle Games.
Yeah, and the thumbnails that come up are on the thumbnails that come up say right on them, find the difference. And it's just a brain game, keep yourself active. But it's the little things like that that keep you going.
Yeah. You always gotta, exercise the brain. You always, no matter what, the older you get, more important you got to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to keep my mind active anyway. It's a lot of people don't. I was gonna
Uh,
Big Bird's funny. I'm glad everybody had a good holiday. I did.
yeah, I'm glad. Yeah. Glad everything went well for you.
Oh yeah, I stay home. I don't like going anywhere. I'm not a fan of people.
Well, I'll be traveling next month to see the family Christmas time, so that's why the only time I go out and travel. So
I'm not going
once a
back.
year I'll go up there.
Not going up east, are you?
Yep, northeast,
Oh man,
right in the end of December.
you gonna shovel some snow just to remember the good old times?
Yeah, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it doesn't do too much. Just stays. Flurries okay. Some flurries that come down. That's fine. No nor'easters.
I look at some of those get into the. I guess that was a huge one back in like '66 or something like that. And you look at all the people had 10 feet of snow in front of the door. No thanks.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you people were there to begin with. But if I was deciding to make this place my home and I saw 10 feet of snow one year, I would gather my things and get my ox in my car and I would head to a different location. It doesn't seem hospitable.
Yeah.
But you can say the same thing about me. I live out in the desert. You're like, where's your trees? I'm like,
Yeah.
what? No, they've restricted us so much on water. My block used to be, 8 out of 10 houses would have grass and reasonably well kept yards. We all got dirt now.
Yeah.
We're so heavily restricted on water. We all got dirt. And it's not that we're that heavily restricted on water. It's just anytime they announce a restriction, that just means you pay more.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah. Pay for
They'll
more.
tag you if you use more. They'll issue you a fine if you use more. But they use every restriction. Every restriction is an excuse to raise the bill. Same thing with power, because out west here we're all about green energy. I look at my power bills. I used 20% less power than last year, but it was still 15% more. I've been looking at them. They're crazy. There ain't nothing you can do. You just got to pay it.
Mm.
Electricity on your house, you can't not pay it.
All right. I'm probably going to end this stream now. I think I've had a pretty good evening.
All right, Corner. Thanks for having me on. It was good talking with you.
Thank you, Zaxon. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Anytime. Feel free if you're available. Hang on.
Oh, if I see you playing, I always stop by. Or I try to stop by. It's all about what you got going and who you're supporting, especially when you find a channel. I really despise seeing anybody unsubscribe to, where they're sitting up in the chat. It's bad enough when they're running a StreamYard and they don't have anybody on their StreamYard, but I've run across some of my channels and it's like they're live. There's no numbers under it. You get in there, you're like, well, I'm just sitting there hanging out with the camera now. I mean, welcome, buddy. I'll spend some time with you.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah. You have a nice day, Mr. Corner.
All right, you too. Take care. All right, I want to welcome. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight. It was a good evening. almost 2.5 hours. Hope everybody had a good day after Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I want to thank Zaxxon and Fanatic Guide for coming up on panel. It's always good to see both of them. So until next time, I was going to do a Tuesday stream, but since Drunken Chef has his give out or day of giving, I probably won't do it that night because I'll be over there. So everybody have a good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And thank you again.